It's so important when you're thinking about crisis that you think about issues and challenges as well. And in order to have a resilient brand, you need to think about all of this as much as possible before you run into the situation. So when something happens, and it's going to happen, whatever it is, you will have a crisis at some point in your company. People already know you and they give you the benefit of the doubt. And that's where you want to start, as opposed to being behind the eight ball, where you're trying to figure out how to even get your story out there when all people want to talk about is the negative thing. You're communicating both with all of your different publics, as we say in PR. So that's your employees, that's your clients, that's the people who buy from you, as well as reporters about who you are, what you do, and what you value. So if you have a company and you're worried that there could possibly be an issue with safety, you want to do stories and get the word out there and have information on your website about how much you care about safety. The most important constituency you have are your employees. They are the ones who really tell your story more than anybody else. And when something happens, if you take really good care of your employees, you communicate clearly with them, they understand what the story is and what's going on, they can be a tremendous resource for really tamping down anyone who is coming at you on social media. If you have a plan, you are going to be really in the top 2 or 3% of the country, because so many companies don't have a plan. If a crisis happens, here's step 1, 2, 3, 4. And step 1, 2, 3, 4 is usually the same no matter what the crisis is, but it gets you moving and you're not a deer in the headlights and you're not scrambling, and you become the leader in the crisis. You become someone that people look to. That turns everything on its head. There have been a number of times that we have worked with different clients where, because they became the thought leader in the crisis actually turned into a huge positive in helping to build their reputation because of how effectively they handled it. And that's where we come in to teach you how to do that and to help you get prepared. Your reputation can be destroyed in 15 minutes. And if your reputation is destroyed, especially in this time of reviews and people writing things and saying this happened and then everybody else chiming in, whether or not it's even true, you need to have all that stuff in place. And that's true PR. PR is not fluffy. PR is about protecting the most important aspect of your company and of your name, and that's your reputation.